Yeah, mate, no worries. No worries, I'll get you one. Yeah, where would you like me to post it to? Yes, no, they're all friends. They all laugh off the water, of course. But that is, I mean, what a great race. What a great teaser for later on this year for Duisburg. It's just going to be so exciting to see some of these races going head-to-head. We have another Olympic event coming your way now. This is the men's C2 500. And, gee, there's some interesting combinations in this race. At least we've got the current world champions. There they are in lane 4 from Spain. Incredible improvement from this combination. They were 9th at the World Championships in 2021. They were 8th in Tokyo. And then last year they came out and they became world champions. And they've just been going from strength to strength and pushed on by a very strong Spanish canoe program. They've got so much depth amongst their team there. So the Poles, of course, silver last year in the World Championships, starting from lane 1. So we'll expect them to pick up and be in the race at some stage today. The Hungarians, well, Adam Feketi's been around for a long time. He's had a few different partners. He won bronze in 2021, 7th last year, and this time coming out racing with David Korozanski, the second of the Polish crews. Of course, we're off to Poznan for the next World Cup in 2 weeks' time, and they'll be hoping to perform in front of the home crowd. But this is the second of the Polish crews, Zazula and Katecki. Here are probably your favourites. Well, they deserve to be favourites. They are the world champions, Garcia and Martinez. Lovely chaps off the water as well, I have to say. But their progress has been incredible. The second of the Chinese crews, Yu and Yu. Hard to get a form line for these guys coming in. The Chinese have been so good here in Szeged this week. And Lu and Ji, they won bronze in the World Championships last year. And in fact, Lu was part of the silver medal combination in Tokyo. So he's got very, very good form with a new partner now. They were bronze at the World Championships last year. The second of the Hungarian combinations, Koller and Fejez from Hungary. And in lane 8, of course, well, a man who needs very little introduction. There he is at the front of the boat, Sebastian Brendel, probably one of the biggest names in canoe racing history, with a new partner this year, Nico Pickert. Bronze in Tokyo for Brendel, 4th last year in the World Championships. Lovely, great to see him still going around. And another legend from the sport, Carlo Tacchini, there at the back of the boat there for Italy. Great to see him doing a C2 this year. He normally just does the C1, so good to see him in action. But a very even field, Elise.
Absolutely, and it's always really interesting to see how different countries strategize this year. And so Carlo obviously in the C2 and obviously looking towards Olympic qualification to get those 2 spots for their country.
And Sebastian Brendel, who told me at one stage he was retiring, but every time I come to an event, there he is. So great to see him paddling, of course. And there's the Spaniards. They are the reigning world champions. Let's see how they go. They were good in the early rounds. They've got a strong Chinese boat to contend with. In fact, it's the second of the Chinese boats which has gone out the quickest here. That is Yu and Yu. And the Spaniards coming through, and on their inside, the second of the Polish boats, Katecki and Zazula, also up there very, very early. It is a 500-metre race, though, so you don't want to burn off all your fuel before the halfway stage.
No, I mean, typically you always see the Spanish get out really fast, and I mean, that goes right across their teams, kayaks and canoes. They're just fast starters, and then they really settle into their pace. Everyone looks now to be really transitioned and coming towards that 250 and, you know, sucking in those deep breaths and making sure they've got enough in the tank for the push home.
So it's the Poles in front at the halfway stage. That is the combination of Katecki and Zazula. Breathing down their neck are the Spanish world champions, Garcia and Martinez. Also coming through there is the second of the first of the Hungarian boats, who we would expect to finish strongly. That's Korozanski and Feketi. The home crowd could play a factor here as we get down close to the finish line. The rest of the field falling a little bit off the pace now, so it's a race in 3 at the moment between the world champions Garcia and Martinez. It looks like the Hungarians are lifting though, Korozanski and Feketi. You can hear the crowd in the background. They are really trying to lift their crew. The world champions have fell off the pace a little bit, so it's a race between the Poles and the Hungarians. Poland and Hungary. Hungary getting the closest, and Hungary takes the gold just ahead of Poland, with the Spanish crew finishing 3rd. But gee, a good morning for the Hungarians, and that is a breakthrough win for Hungary in this event. And you can see the excitement there from David Korzanski. He's pretty pumped.
I think so, and I have a bit of insider knowledge that was a race-off between the two Hungarian crews. So not only do you win a World Cup title, you also, get the nod moving forward, which is, double as exciting for them.
So that's their ticket book for the World Championships, isn't it?
I assume so.
Oh, no wonder they're pumped.
Yep.
No wonder they're pumped. Good on them. There's a few teams. The Germans are doing the same. I think there's a bit of a race-off there. And I know the Spanish have got another powerful C2 crew as well. And the Poles, as we've obviously seen here. It was the second of the Polish boats, in fact. Probably the lesser known of the two Polish boats that really excelled today. So there's some interesting selections ahead for them as well. But that is a very well-judged race.
I always love watching the finishes of sea boats because their lunges really make a difference at the end. Whereas in the kayaks, maybe not so much. But, it can be make or break for them when they time their lunges.
And if they get it wrong and they end up falling in the water, it can be very embarrassing.
It's a double negative.
It's a double negative because not only have you ruled yourself out of a medal, but you've also got yourself very, very wet.
It's cool to see how much this type of event means to people, particularly, obviously, the Hungarians winning in front of a home crowd. And that's 2 in a row for Hungary.
Yeah. I mean, they've come into today with only 1 gold medal for the whole week. And I know there were some long faces amongst the Hungarian fans, but they've come out today and they've picked up 2 today. And maybe there's a possibility for more. I mean, they've got the marathon world champion in Vonda Kisley. I'm so looking forward to that race, Elise, because she is a powerhouse. She is an absolute machine. We don't see her in the 5,000 metres. It'll be interesting to see how she goes this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a fun race. I've done a few 5,000s in my time, and I love racing them. It'll be also interesting. The Swedish girl Melina's here, and she was in the 500-metre K1 final yesterday, but marathon world champion as well. So she'll give it a really hot...
Jenny Egan, of course.
Jenny Egan's here, yeah.
It's going to be a great race this afternoon. Disappointed you're not going to be there, but I think we have got there is an Australian in it, though, I think.
I don't think she's doing it anymore.
What?
I know. That's okay. We're excited to watch, though, that's for sure. Yep. I don't think you'd want to see me in a 5K with a portage. I'd end up tripping over for sure. I'm a water animal.
And there's 5 portages, I think,
exactly.
in the 5K, which is going to be fascinating to watch. There's going to be some carnage. There'll be some absolute carnage. Fernando Pimenta is always hilarious to watch doing the portage, but he told me he's been practicing, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. Let's have a listen to our Hungarian gold medalists. This is David Korzanski and Adam Fekete, our World Cup gold medalists.
Hi guys, David, Adam. It was a close race, it was really insane. Are you satisfied?
Yeah, big fight. It's hard, what do I mean?
It was really nice. What about the rain?
It doesn't matter. It's a very tough race with a very difficult, but I'm very happy to win this race. This is I think it's a good result for us.
Very happy to see your smile. Thank you guys and congratulations as well.